Another week, another big tech firm slapped with a fine. We're talking about Meta, the US-based social media giant. Meta is the parent company of Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp, and it has been hit by a $290 million fine in Nigeria. That's right, $290 million. The saga began in 2021. Nigerian oversight agencies started investigating Meta. The probe went on for 30 months. And its findings pointed to, and I'm quoting, invasive practices by Meta. Agencies claimed that the tech giant was illegally sharing user data. So last year, Meta was asked to pay 3 different fines. First, a $220 million fine for alleged anti-competitive practices. Second, a $37.5 million fine for unapproved advertising. And third, a $32.8 million fine for allegedly violating data privacy laws. So that's 3 fines. The total penalty comes up to $290 million. There are a couple of other demands too. Nigeria wants Meta to seek prior approval before transferring personal data out of the country. It wants a specific icon added to educational videos. It also wants a list of unfair practices. These are ways in which Meta processes data which could harm Nigerians. They want a list of that. In short, Nigeria is cracking the whip, and unsurprisingly, Meta is not happy. It says the demands are quote-unquote unrealistic. So Meta challenged this in court, and it failed. Now it must pay the fine. The deadline is the end of June. But the company has not given up. After losing the legal bid, Meta has pulled out a secret weapon. It has tossed a little threat in the ring. It says it may shut down Facebook and Instagram in Nigeria. And this threat has fueled the flames. The Nigerian competition body has slammed Meta, calling it a calculated move to pressure the government, accusing it, and I'm quoting, accusing it of blackmailing Nigeria to avoid the fine and reiterating that threatening to leave Nigeria does not absolve Meta of liabilities. The company is yet to respond to this, but in all likelihood, this threat is a bluff. I'll give you 3 reasons why it's a bluff. First, Nigeria is not the only battleground for this tech giant. Government after government is slapping fines on Meta, from India and South Korea to France and Australia. In fact, last year, Australia saw the blackmail playbook in action. Meta said it will block a feature on Facebook after it was penalized in the country. But this turned out to be an empty threat. So Meta has faced penalties for several breaches in many countries, including the violation of data privacy or advertising laws. And the fines are steep. If $250 million sounds like a lot, look at what happened last year. Meta settled a $1.4 billion lawsuit by the Texas government. This was for the unauthorized use of people's biometric data. And now they're in trouble in Nigeria. Yet instead of complying, Meta is acting like a teenager, throwing a fit. But leaving Nigeria will be a costly option. And that's reason number 2 why this threat is a bluff. Nigeria is Africa's most populous country. It has one of the world's highest number of internet users, with about 164 million internet subscriptions. Facebook is by far the most popular social media platform in Nigeria. It is not just used for communication by people, it is wildly popular among small businesses. So if the parent company chooses to walk away, Nigerian users won't be the only ones losing out. Meta will lose too. Which brings me to the 3rd reason why this is a bluff. Meta may escape one penalty in one country, but what about the larger trend? Tech giants everywhere are coming under scrutiny. Last month, the European Union fined Meta and Apple a combined $800 million. Amazon, Google, TikTok, they've all been penalized on several occasions. But instead of fixing the problem, Meta has chosen to blackmail a government.